welcome to yet another edition of the Max Tribune Salone Sports Show, where they reach you live from Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And one for welcome all viewers. Please help we share the page and share the live as we get plenty thing for talk inside sports thing that will happen inside sports na salon. But there we take the main topics there where we go discuss today inside the show. Today edition we go look at the Sierra Leone Football Association Referees Management Committee, the one that they in charge for assigning referees them to matches and manage their affairs as well as the chairman when Franklin Mara being get for talk to Max Tribune Sports, but then roll na the game and some updates into the laws we make the game. We will get from we will also get from the head of the Sierra Leone Leone Rock Premier League, from the head of media for the Sierra Leone Rock Premier League. We talk about the latest development as the second round of the league they resume this weekend. Today, to be precise, Easter Lions will get for play against Bantal FC. Now, the newly constructed SLFA venue where the artificial turf then just make it. According to what will be gathered, we will get from Petros later. We will join at the show for giving more insight into that. We will also look at the 13th African Games as we see plenty countries then they compete now the African Games where they host na Ghana and Sierra Leone are one of the countries there where go participate or compete. And inside that one day Salone don't take part in they don't compete in some sporting discipline them and events them. But some of the major one them not happening like athletics, but we see the beach volleyball, the female them be get for commode and the male them go as far as semi-final where they be get for loss to South Africa. That's say they go get for play third place match. We go in, talk about that more.
I know you're
And also we go look at plenty other things there. Salone Players Abroad, and as we see the team where Ali contestant for Bido revealing Jazzy number when at 20 he get for the way for the club, and Journal then don't release the number and the player don't get in work permit and right for stay in Norway as he prepare for play for the team within at the second tier level of the Norwegian league system. We go look into all that plus probably international sport news with the Champions League. We see how tight it will be for the Gunners before them qualify after where them now only being get for beat on beat Porto's on FC Porto on penalty for reach the next stage of the Champions League. We go also look at the Premier League matches lineup and probably other team them where they make the news with Leon Star coach also expressed disappointment over the fact that these friendly matches where Salone for we play for we play Sudan and Botswana they been get for withdraw. Why they withdraw we don't know, but that one is a don't happen at all. All right, then we kick on with the show, and I'm going to introduce me co-host there now. With me, I get Emmanuel. Emmanuel, welcome to the show. I know say you all ginger this week because right now your team they wait for the next person at the Arsenal and so now on name next.
Yeah, Maggie, thank you so much for having me here. And to the viewers out there, as always, Una Kusha, Una Kaba, Una Adu. It's always a pleasure to be part of this wonderful program. And to my co-host, to my fellow panelists, Mr. Dopeii. Salute you, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right. That the voice of Emmanuel, we always the one of we accurate analyst them now this show, a very good pundit in future. Seven news punditry. Oh, I'd like to Michael Dopeii, the champ, the man still not get the record for this year. Nobody no broke it. You
Yeah.
know, Salone Fastest 2023, 2024, Salone Fastest. Welcome to the show once again, Dopeii.
Thank you, Maggie. Yeah, everybody, Kushel, everybody, everything. Happy Ramadan to everybody with the fast. Now the holy month this, so I just want to say happy Ramadan to all the Muslims that already fasting this holy month period.
Yeah, Ramadan Mubarak to all we Muslim followers and people who sympathize with Max Tribune Sport. And also, as the Lent they go on, we also they wish the Christians already observe the Lent all the best. For keep fasting always you. But woman, so man, they don't do self how you call and diagnosed saying get this sick. Go to the hospital because one balance the
So
fast.
my Ramadan and secret car.
One guy say na every Ramadan they get belly out. Say the autophagus no dey take. For let it after 5 minutes a problem. All right, guys, we move on. We go take the first issue in at the All Africa Games. Emmanuel, I know say a strong follower of that as we get interested because it gets more team for do with different sporting discipline there. And we see we athletics team we arrive, I think yesterday or the other day, and now the last set of people that we reach there. But looking at the Africa Games so far, waiting now you take about the organize the organize like how they organize the format and how things don't they go. You think say there's a lot of development, but I'm sure you went to um Congo in 2015 also.
Congo. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you, Magdalene. And I think this particular All African Games we see progress every year as the tournaments then they come up. Because when you see from Congo and down to this one, you don't see a lot of improvement in terms of the accommodations of the guests then. When the timing when athlete and the jet team then gets easy access for go into the various training venues and then game venues there. Because that will be one of the key issues and most of the times in the games the way you do the accommodation and the movement. Because you get for able for put accurate transportation for athlete. But there are times the hostels then or the accommodation closer the athlete and the live it different. There's a distance to the game centers and the training centers. So that traveling time, if you never manage them very well, especially in with countries like in Africa where traffic, one of the key factors can normally affect the performance in terms of the games and day. Because most of the time, by the time you do rush in for you matches, sometimes you could almost run late or you could not get exhausted due to the weathers or one or other two things on the road. But this time around, we see athletes are showing up for their games on time and they will get access towards them training venues there, and which is very good. It shows that we are learning very well in Africa and not only in Europe before they see short accurate things and happen. If we self able to replicate that, I think it's a big thumbs up for the organizers and all these African games. And we want to see short precedents continue for be put in reality.
All right, that's good. Let's turn the mic to Dopi. We can look into some of the highlights so far in the games, but Dopi, yourself gets key interest in that particular competition, the African Games, where you get plenty sporting discipline them, ranging from tennis to volleyball, beach volleyball, many sporting and athletics where now one of the biggest, and I think cricket also them bring am
Cricket,
part of that. Yeah,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
think cricket they already don't get the winner, of course. So for the female, so Dopi, you on sign athletics, we see the Sierra Leone athletes them been jetting about a day or two ago, and first of all, tell what you think about this them participation and what you dey expect as an athlete.
Yeah, thank you. happy with the athlete that don't reach safely and sound. Obviously, the first thing that they where they reach the safe and sound, and everybody else where they where they on there before the athlete there. The game this year, from what I've seen at the opening ceremony, it looks well organized. It looks well disciplined, and yeah, I hope Salone for being the best, and obviously the 100-meter weights we had to watch out for the man that they kick off on Tuesday. I think obviously maybe if we don't go earlier, give the athlete more time for me to at least get used to the. Obviously, the climate's not the same instead of the climate, but like get used to the track because we need to train on track holding us alone now. Basically, now gone. So I think maybe giving them maybe a week for me them bone they adjust and all that thing, then they would have been a lot better. But well, we're here now, so we just have to make work with what we do. But I'm interested to see like I'm interested to see like volleyball because that's a sports where I partaking, but I want see. I know say Salone we have a very good contingency a men's team now volleyball and also a team in the volleyball. So I want to keep an eye on the volleyball team, the beach volleyball to be precise, see how they go. But for the track and field, obviously I got my eye on the men's 100. Like I said, unfortunately I'm not there, so we'll see what happens. Right. I think the money there on South Africa, Sambini.
Oh,
Fambini,
why
I'm the
Sambi?
winner.
Why Sambi?
It's just discipline for me as an athlete and as somebody that as somebody that inspires me in track and field. I don't watch the way he's been in the system and of track and field, World Championship, Olympic. He's come third around I think 2 or 3 times in the big ones. In the Olympics and the last year World Championship they come fourth. The other World Championship before that they come fourth. So he's somebody that's missed out on the place medals in the national in the world stage. When it comes to Africa, I think he can dominate the African scene. Obviously, we get Omanyala, which are the defending African champion, and he's been tearing it up for the past 3-4 seasons now. Putting Kenya on the map. Kenya is not very popular for sprinting, but Omanyala has been putting Kenya on the map. And I think, for me personally, Sambini is more composed, more professional. Sometimes they may experience to get you across the line, but also not forget about Omanyala, not forget about the Nigerians. The Nigerians too, they have a very good
Yeah, very good.
sprinting quartet. Ghana as well. Ghana have a very good 4x1 sprint quartet. That's gonna be one of the favorites to take the men's 4x1 in the relay. So it's gonna be a very interesting Botswana as well. They have a very good quartet as well in the men's 200, also in the men's 100. They get the silver medalist at the World Championship winner Tobago if he does end up for run. So it's Africa. We get a lot of athletes there. We get a lot of athletes there in terms of track and field where they're exposed to the world. So now it's not just African games. Like a lot of people, therefore, they look on the inside because most of the men's sprinting and most of the women's sprinting are good enough to make it into the world stage. And some country like obviously Salone and other countries the way they not get a qualification. This is also another platform and another a way for go Paris Olympics, depending on how they place. So it's an opportunity also to go to Paris for the people that were in the African Games. So there's a lot of opportunities there, and I know colleges will go there and be watching. American colleges love to scout athletes from this kind of program there. So from his Salone brother and sister there, put you in a best performance. You never know, maybe a school, a second division or third division NCAA school will come up for and hopefully achieve a dream that will become a professional athlete.
Yeah, talking about athletes getting opportunity to the games for hitting world stage or even getting scholarship for studying universities in America or joining world class training camps. Also, this particular game will give the opportunity, it will enhance the athletes the opportunity to use it as a platform to prepare for the Olympics the Olympics that will be taking place this year or so next year?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
year,
26th
ending
of
of
July.
July,
This
August.
year in France. So Dopeii, what do you think about the the quality of reacting them and the way how we organize with games in Africa? You think say this game go get for showy the stars they will for expect we go make to the Olympics for the various countries them, or this will be just a platform for new generation athletes they will expect for it the mark in the next 5 to 10 years?
No, no. I think definitely we get the star power right now to contend with the USA and obviously with the Jamaicans. You can see from the last World Championship what happened. You get like I said, let's say Tobago. A 19, I think 20-year-old. He can third na the men's 100-meter final. He can second na the 200-meter final. So and he's somebody that does don't come inside the athletic scene about 2 3 years ago. He don't book inside the senior squad. He's still young. He still get a lot to develop. Like I said, you get Omanyala, we also don't come inside the athletics world scene. They make final and back-to-back world championship. Obviously, Eugene, he missed out on Eugene final because I think they fly the day before, now he race the same day. So there was something with his visa going to America. So that was one of the reasons why he didn't perform at his best. And also, you get the great man, Sambini. He's been in the world stage since 2008. He don't perform in the days of Usain Bolt. He don't can't fought in the days of Usain Bolt. And you also get other the Nigerians as well. I can forget his name. Oliver, one Nigerian boy in the collegiate system. He's run 996 last year and also made the semi-final of the World Championships and the Olympic Games. So I think say in terms of Africa, we come for track and field. We are up there now with the Americans because most of the athletes they like how the Jamaican they do am. We don't need to go America for outsource for become great. I think now the coaches in Africa are getting the knowledges to put these athletes into the right because Sambini trains in South Africa or Monyala trains in Kenya, and they're both guys that are up there in terms of the world stage. And also you get the 400 world record holder, when Vanika is a South African. So we have the talent Africa to represent that the continent when it comes to Olympics, World Championship, because that's where we get dominated by the Americans and then obviously the USA and then the Great Britains or the Jamaicans, sorry. So I think in the past 5 years, in terms of sprinting, Africa has been up there. The young star Tobago is gonna be someone that might win the Olympic Games this year because he came so close in the 200. Obviously you
Yeah.
got the great Noah Lyles that Noah Lyles is the face of track and field right now, the American. But
Yeah, no,
Tobago is
it's doing.
Tobago is still very young. He's got a lot of a lot of time to experience, and he hasn't been at the world stage. Noah Lyles has had experience in the world stage. He's gone through trials and tribulations, the likes of Coleman, the likes of Trevor Memel, and obviously you get the previous Olympic champion, when the Italian Jacob. So it's gonna be interesting when it comes to Olympic
As they
time. But
say,
I think right now,
Jacob the balance major games now. They complain too much in Billy's since you win
no, the
that
thing is
Olympic.
that the thing about Jacob is a very injury prone athlete. So that's somebody who need nurture for late performance in best. Not to athletes where they gear race after race after race. They just
Oh,
need that one race no more for late peak. I saw Jacob there from the morning. And
yeah.
obviously from the information that they get, it don't change training camp. So they train with the likes of Trevor Bromell and the likes of Andre DeGrasse. So I think
Yeah.
if we're training with those
Those
guys,
are, those
it's
are, those are all top names like the
yeah,
Glazer.
top names. The grass is somebody he's an Olympic champion in the 200. So it's somebody that's very up there in terms of the world stage. So I think if you train with them kind of group, then it then at their environments, then they therefore do very well. Yeah, in terms of the Sierra Leone athlete, then I had the opportunity obviously for train with my fellow athletes, and I think they did a very good job putting effort, and because the facility that at the end of the day, the facility we're gonna get for make use of. So I don't let anybody go and go disappoint by performance. I want them to all be proud of themselves because they're gonna do tremendous for what they've been handed. They've been putting in work for the past 4 5 weeks for this African game.
Okay. All right, Emmanuel, may I turn the mic to you with another thing where we go look at now the fact say a lot of top stars can tend for balance the all Africa games where can make it happen for get huge pool of upcomers or intermediates the way can don't do the system but probably get senior athletes the way can cover and shadow where they're not able to see them. But the why you think say major athletes them you always strive for skip the all Africa games and rather wait for the Olympics or the Commonwealth or World Champs?
For me, I think every international game, Magdalene, for me as an athlete, I see them as a big game.
Mm-hmm.
And for me on aspects of sports where I play, especially like table tennis, we see every international game or tournament as a big tournament. It's a big stage for us. So we always want for take the opportunity there and showcase we given talent. Even like for example in the table tennis, you watch we current African rated stars the likes of Omar Assad, Awuna and Quadri, Omotayo. They're all they can do when they say it's African games. Then they go and play world games, then go play Olympics, then they play at the club levels them again. So for me, like seeing other athletes then they boycott some of them major games they are, it's a no for me. There are times you know can blame some of them athletes they are magid. Some of these athletes like they get them season and plan
Mm-hmm.
and training. So there are times maybe the because this All African Games was rescheduled, it was supposed to take place like 2023. So there are times some of the athletes they don't already get in calendar that this year I want to condition my body to make her able to take part in this particular event. And especially if you observe there is something like a relay event we get for take place in athletics. So somebody look at the traveling times and the recovery time and conditioning for some of these events. So it's like, I don't think safe are going to this particular games go to like 2 weeks away there. Go able put me in a good shape for go for this other event and go for this Olympic. So someone can just prefer that you know what, make I keep my body in this training shape till this time I go for this event. What is it? This one would have for take part in Dopeii and this relay event where you get qualified again for Olympics. After which someone can go there get
Bahamas,
qualified
the
and go
Bahamas, the world
Bahamas,
relays.
yes. World Games in Bahamas. You go there, someone can prefer for go one in Bahamas and go straight to the Olympics. But
Yeah.
like I said, Maggie, for me it's a no.
Mm-hmm.
Every athlete in the world, you get for expect world stage games.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get for boycott. The only reason me go accept you for boycott is to when your body they suffer some injuries and you don't recovery plan and conditioning. That's the end of the only thing. Even in lawn tennis, you can see some of these big stars. For the year they get in their calendar, then plan, they can pull out in some major event them like go tell you say, oh, my body no well conditioned for this event because we know athlete nobody know I'm going to them games and they go underperform. People want
Oh,
to maintain their standard. So that can be one of the key reasons why can make most athletes can pull out of the stages there.
all right, all right. Keep staying. We'll go through some medal winning countries there now, and then I'll come to Petros for tell you about Salone performance in the All Africa Games as then they follow from Freetown. Well, let we look at the news from Ghana. Musa that they host the tournament, the competition, the 13th Africa Games. So inside the news so far, the dominance of Egypt in the 13th Africa Games continues with the country opening a 38 medal gap between them and second place South Africa. With 65 gold medals, 36 silver and 33 bronze, Egypt lies at the summit of the Africa Games medal table, with South Africa coming second with 22 gold medals, 22 silver and 33 bronze. With a 55 medal all, Nigeria are third with 22 of their medals being gold, 13 being silver, and 20 being bronze. Algeria and Tunisia complete the top five with their fourth and fifth position respectively. Algeria have won 81 medals in total, with Tunisia pulling 46. And Algeria medal all is made up of 21 gold medals, 23 bronze, and 33 silver medals. Tunisia have 7 gold medals, 18 bronze, and 21 silver. It is worth noting that despite the significant difference in their medals accumulation, Algeria 81 medals rank lower than Nigeria 55 because Nigeria has won a gold medal. Per competition rules, gold medals take precedence over silver and bronze. Host country Ghana are 14th on the log with just 5 medals so far. Ghana athletes have so far won 1 gold medal, 3 silver, and 1 bronze. At the bottom of the medal table are Djibouti, Guinea-Bissau, and Rwanda, who have won a bronze medal each. Meanwhile, the games continue on Thursday. All right, that was yesterday, with competition in beach volleyball, cycling, football, handball, judo, indoor volleyball, weightlifting, and pickball. Some of the venues to catch these games are La Boma Beach Resort, Elmina Stadium, and Boteman Sports Center, among others. So, guys, that was the report about the medal table. So far, it's Egypt leading. And second place is South Africa and Nigeria, and then you get Algeria and Tunisia. Emmanuel, the first shot, you would expect this, or this is a surprise?
I mean, this is not a surprise to me because if you take a look at the All Africa Games has always been dominated by these countries that we see before. So the likes of Egypt, South Africa, Nigeria. This has been and Algeria coming closer. These have been the top four countries that we could always battle the very tight one in terms of the medaling. The next East African country we can Kenya in Kenya when it can come towards the relay aspect of the long distance when I didn't cable carry much more medals than and bring come the race of medaling very tight.
Mm.
But besides that, if you take into close look, Egypt, the North Africans are very good in the indoor games. You come into table tennis, then they win all the table tennis medals. Yeah, all the gold medals and silver, this then the winner. The team we can come here then and Nigeria and able challenge them in terms of medaling. You come into bad meeting, then they clean them
I
back.
think Nigeria and
You
I
know,
can go the most athletes there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and
All
yeah,
the
then even though
countries.
say in
then
the
the whole
top world games, them the medal count they based on gold, so you can win 5 gold, and somebody will not win 62 medal, including
Silver.
bronze and silver, is still
born.
top
Hey,
among
coach.
the
Yeah, yeah.
You
So
change that.
right now, Nigeria don't take the second spot as per yesterday. Then get 23 gold. Now Egypt gets 76 gold. Then get a
Born.
total of 134 medals. 76 gold, 31 silver, 27 bronze. Nigeria second place, 23 gold, 18 silver, 21 bronze with total 62. Algeria still get total 86 with 22 gold, 28 silver, 36 bronze. So for that, Algeria they third. South Africa don't move fourth place with 22 golds, 25 silver, 34 bronze, 81 medals in total, followed by Tunisia. And not see with countries Salone. So you get countries like Mauritius, Eritrea, even Eritrea don't win medal. What's happening to Sierra Leone? Madagascar, Morocco, Cameroon, Zimbabwe, Libya, Senegal, Namibia, Uganda, Ghana, Zambia, and Africa Judo Union. It's this now they can come together union. Then have don't win something, Salone no win. Guinea, Conakry, where they we don't win 1 gold medal. When are the only medal at the table we then get. Cote d'Ivoire self don't win
President, we
about.
win that medal. Tell me.
I not check the medal where they win. I not going to check from here. Mozambique self don't win. Angola, Botswana, Kenya, Republic of Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. So all 2 the Congo don't win. Burkina Faso, Central African Republic, Djibouti of all people get 1 medal. Guinea-Bissau, Niger, and Rwanda. So now the countries that we don't win medals so far. We are not seeing my own country Salone. Although we get 1 chance, I think it should be beach volleyball where they for play third place match or so.
We already
Dopeii,
don't play the third place match.
we win or loss?
We lost. We lost
Wow,
for the third place match. Yeah.
wow.
Yesterday, then play Wally this morning. It's already played. We
Okay.
lost. I think 2-0. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Dopeii, they see that bring the medal table on the screen because I don't know if you say that me the talker. The medal, medal officer, me make up of this.
Let's see.
Yeah. So, Dopeii, what do you make up of this? And you think say it's a good outing for Sierra Leone or we don't start poor because who Egypt don't get 134? It's like they don't clear the table.
I think obviously Egypt, when it comes to African sports in general, they one of the dominant countries with Nigeria up there, obviously, and South Africa. You know, the likes of Mauritius, Tunisia, Eritrea, I think they ain't get for dominate, especially Eritrea and Morocco, that middle distance to long distance range. They get for dominate. So I think now they get for Italy a lot of medal there. If the Ugandans and the Ethiopians not take the quartets they would not take for go represent there in the world stage. But the medal tally look for me personally, Egypt is a dominant country when it comes to African sports. I think they're investing in the sporting in the sporting plans. You know, if they see now the football, they win the most African Nations Cup with Campa football, and obviously now they tell say now Campa, African games win a Viagra of sports, and I think they have a very good a karate, if I'm not mistaken, a background in terms of like their judo, their martial art. And Egypt get a very good team the way they represent in
Yeah,
that aspect.
in the martial arts sport, and also they get sport the way that they invest in, so we know they put
Yeah,
more
where you put more
table
there
tennis,
exactly.
lawn tennis, the likes of swimming. These countries, Egypt, Algeria, South Africa, Tunisia. I know Tunisia
I get pool.
at one time. Yeah, at one time Tunisia was
Okay.
the tennis hub for Africa. A lot of competition and they were now they be the host. And even Nigeria they try and all that
You
sport table.
see, even the likes of Zimbabwe is up there with 2 medals. You see the likes of Namibia with 1 medal. So like you're gonna see a lot of countries that are not familiar in terms of winning medals in the world stage, but this is a chance for them to step up in Africa. To put their name on the map, and also is a great pathway for most of these athletes to make it to Paris. It's an opportunity for them to get these medals, put the country on the map, or also get that qualification. Because once you do well now you sports or you federation, it give you that green light there, say you don't qualify for Paris 2024.
All right. Petros, like come to you. You did Dong Salone Day. With now the reaction from people where they follow the African Games. Is there any hope for Salone? Because one of the sports will be get hope. Now beach volleyball, we see them go as far as third place match. Thanks to Emmanuel, and we follow that. They don't play already. We lost. And what's next for Salone in the All Africa Games? We don't say athletics don't arrive, but what's next?
Yeah, the athletes then they don't try tremendously for see how best the green, white, and blue. They in the higher level when it comes to in continental level. One another way I will mention way na aquatic people like you call swimming. We see Joshua Wise, a bit all the way from Qatar, Dual, and from there they go na Ghana, Akwaba, take part na the 50-meter freestyle stroke and it take part against countries like the Mauritius, Djibouti, the Nigeria and all, and being in seventh place position. We don't show say most of them sporting discipline they are way and go and represent Sierra Leone at the All Africa Games. Some of them not get the kind of facility where they forget for train before and represent we at the All Africa Games. We that's
So,
the turn on
what do you
tremendously.
talk, Petros? Joshua is not new to sport. He has been in an Olympic training camp before the
Yeah.
Olympic in Japan, in Senegal. He stayed here for about 1 to 2 year training. He has been around. He has went to many international competitions, including World Championship for swimming, and even the last Commonwealth Games in England. So I don't think so Joshua and one possible for tag the issue of facilities on where for making a poor performance. It should be improving his sporting attributes. Other than that, one of the athletes will enjoy the chance for get training outside of Sierra Leone.
Yeah, the issue of the poor facility is all about the all sporting discipline they wouldn't go and represent Sierra Leone at the All Africa Games. Yesterday Scrabble will be good. but the noble gets the contact from the Ministry of Sports and the National Sport Authority for them get their own accreditation. Imagine you don't
Hey,
left all the way Sierra Leone, don't go na Ghana. For them give you accreditation now for at least you take part in the competition. Passway again for call back from Sierra Leone, relocates to the people them way they represent Sierra Leone and the Africa Games for at least the athletes go reach for at least and get accreditation for represent. So all lenting and the toll on the sporting discipline and the toll on the athletes them for at least they go prepare because you know what gets a match just a seconds or an hour. Then you know we get accreditation for enter na the venue for at least you take part into the competition where you get for. So that only tell you say the lack of preparation is very great. And you work out huge amounts of delegates them for going and represent and you enable give accreditation them to athletes them we a very sad for we as a nation. Yes, we don't see so many results them don't pop up in the likes of the Mauritius and all other countries them. They don't secure them medals them and for self best them back their own country will be in a higher peak as well. Like
all
for
right.
Egypt, we all understand say Egypt say first, Nigeria the second, and Algeria, South Africa, Tunisia, Mauritius, all the Madagascar and the rest. They're all in the suitable in position. One way I be facing like for the Abu way na the beach volleyball where we come third place where Senegal and South Africa be beat we. I don't know if na Zimbabwe will be play yesterday. We also they be beat we. Another one way we will be Abu in
Team,
the yeah in the
team. All right.
third
Okay.
place.
So
Yeah.
it is what it is, Petros. But Emmanuel, I think the people that were in charge of sports, there's still not a change. Every games, then gets new disgrace. Imagine a whole squad would team travel from Sierra Leone to Ghana. All of a sudden, they're not able to get accredited. How shameful is that?
Mm.
Uh, this is a big slap in the face, first of all, almost in the chef de mission, because he is responsible for the delegates with the group at the various games. So upon your arrival in the game center, as you dey check in, you don't meet your accreditation already there waiting for you. So when they check in your luggage, then see say you knock out anything unacceptable to the games village, then you are being accredited. If anything they were unacceptable to the games village, they cannot accredit you.
Yep.
So once you don't pass security check, you should be accredited. And it should be there waiting for you. So for me, at least first and foremost, your visa, then you not get accredited. It means something's wrong somewhere.
It's either maybe they're not register them for the event from
No, but
initial.
how can then you visa this individual for a game, then you not get discount for the event? It means something is
Do we
wrong
need visa to
somewhere.
go to Ghana? Do we need visa to go to Ghana? I don't think Sierra Leone need visa to go to Ghana.
I'm not sure
I
if we get no because what you do you dey get then get that artillery for them games there that invitation
yeah,
you dey get the invitation. So from the invitation now then they send you that like we did that you do the bookings for go into them games there. So there's no way this athlete to go get clearance from the airport, driver into the games village because you dey meet up a pickup van dey wey dey wait for you.
yeah,
Driving into the games village if you are not part of the programming.
yeah. All right. That's so sad. So sad. We continue with the show and left this Africa games because we not happy Salone win nothing it. As you don't see from the medal table where I be done display. It's rather unfortunate that other countries them they make the mark out there, but we not able. But we athletics team not started. We still get hope. Probably in the martial arts and all, we go see what thing we go do. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
since
Look
I've
at
been
Magdalene. And Dopeii
yeah,
be there. So like on that table Dopeii, if you want to know the countries like way don't win medals, you just click on like gold or you click on silver. Then you dey see the name of the countries we don't win. Like where you don't on gold, so click on that on Egypt the gold. Then they show
Mm.
you the events where they don't win all. Then you
okay, yeah.
click
So
on the silver
I,
ones
I
you dey know all.
now beach
Yeah,
volleyball, blah blah blah, Egypt, yeah. So
yeah.
I go take I think Guinea. Guinea, you be one know about Dopeii.
Yeah, Guinea, I think na judo.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Guinea win gold medal. Women now, woman win am for them in judo. So that was fantastic though. And if we come to Nigeria, most of the medal them come from badminton. Is this a news? Oh yeah, badminton, weightlifting.
Badminton. Yeah.
Nigeria can do well for weightlifting as well. I see a lot of their gold come from weightlifting.
Yeah.
Men's 67 kg, clean jack men 67, the same athlete, Eddie Young. Eddie Young win about 3 gold medals. Same for Adijat, the female, in 55 kg. He win about 1, 2, 3 medals. That's great. Rafia Tulawal himself win about 3 medals in 3 category. You get root at all the athletes that win three medals. That means in all events where they participate, then grab the medals. That's very fantastic. In wrestling as well, they win play. So most of Nigeria medals for gold come from wrestling, badminton, and weightlifting. Oh, well, we not get better time. We know we will go through all the medals then. But hopefully, la Congo Sacred pass South Africa. As I know, say they will not win. South Africa also get badminton, cycling, judo, swimming, of course, as at soccer, man, they're winning a lot in swimming. Men's 100-meter freestyle, 4x100, 4x100 medley, 4x100 freestyle also. Women's also breaststroke, so a lot in swimming. Swimming. It's like they take all the gold, all the medals in swimming, all the medals go to South Africa for gold. So that's fantastic. We know we'll go through all. Let we just move on because we don't know shame pass mark. We will check. I think the games they was we'll check our next week. We'll get athletics. Maybe they will put cool water that we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our now we got no, we can talk now about we Salone sports. Yes, we see. So always we dey bash the referees them for some decision the way they take, and some people they want a lot for happen in terms of improvement. So Max Driving Sports been there for meet with the manager for the referees management committee now the SLFA, when Franklin AF Mara, where happen for be a former referee himself, FIFA badge referee, and now the chairman for that particular committee there. It talk about some of the development that they expect and waiting that they do as a committee for ensure say then give the best to fans them and for make sure say the game continue for get fair play.
The referees manager for Australian Football Association, SLFA.
Yeah, in summary, tell me how the referees done the work in the game of sports.
Well, say the referee, first of all, at the police and at the adjudication, at the field of play, within split seconds, for take decision, and then for sanction. So, well, generally, we try follow ourselves up the game, and so that we will be more competitive as the outsiders.
Okay, in recent time, we don't see so many referees where they come on a Salone, they represent Salone in different competition. Yeah, say somebody with the head that department there. How do you feel?
Well, if we referees they represent Australian outside, you for no say I will be very happy because that is my plan and that we are moving towards that trajectory so that we will get referees who they represent Australia internationally at a big stage, not only for represent Australia but for represent we in the All Africa Games, Olympic, Nations Cup, and the zonal tournaments then, and if possible, by God's grace, Nation and World Cup.
Okay, I want to take you to the National League, the Division 1, the Division 2, the female competition. The referees don't face a serious challenge in terms of spectators or fans will attack the referees. How don't they work with the board to manage the situation?
Well, however, not forget say we just get to face challenges in that nature. We not ever facing challenges here because leagues are not dey play better. Now just the Premier League they play, then they make something like gala for go play playoff. So not we get better games then. Therefore, we refuse and set up the ref more games then. So everybody focus na Premier League. For now, the emergence of the other leagues here, when at the initiative of the current president, Thomas Ibrahim, they don't find out, see, we don't get more involvement into the game. Referees they officiate more regularly than before. So because we officiate more regularly than before, challenge them for the because a new system will be enter into.
Okay, Cable make mention of the referees that will on benefits or beneficiary in some of them African matches them or championship them. Now that partner role.
Yes, of course, with the boost of Precious Tamara, Umu, Kabia, Nakutloko, Mohamed Kurumana Kono, Ba, of course, Ba the first ever Sierra Leone we go on FIFA talent. We go come there with from there with the extinction. Yes, Sandy, and we get almost all the Fatmata, almost all the females there, with the exception of the two new ones they will get now. When Rashid and Aminata. Then say they wish that they say we'll start for go we can go officiate outside.
Okay. Into the picture, the field of play. There's a lot of things that we don't happen in terms of how referees they determine offside, because you can see even the one within at the bench, when at the manager or chairman, then they almost attack the referees. Then, how best not to work with that as we approach forget the second phase of the National League.
Yes, we always almost work on them, but the problem around offside, not just the knowledge you get, small knowledge of the laws of the game. Every year, we get to call waiting confirmation for the laws of the game, where FIFA or IFAB don't adopt, follow, bring them come into implementation. So if the public not get them, well, that's now one part of we involved, but not too much, because for go out and do outreach or go narrate the programs, they involve financial resources. We not get them as a body or a department. But we don't start with it SLFA hour where we can get we own time for good talk, because we need for educate people on the laws of the game, especially the new laws then similar. Trust me, offside, even the referee say they are give up referee the area of offside, because you can do offside position as long as you're not involved with active play, not offside. Offside position, not offense. And when you involve in active play or you get impact into that play, where distract or disrupt the attention of the opponent, then offside. But could they misinterpret? And we can hear, and at the 5 DD, then our man, the number of people who did not get anything for do. At the line of it, as long as that offside line, then the above the offside line, then not offside.
Okay, you point out some of the new laws that we don't come in, so that for other viewers.
Critically, the offside now major law we don't come inside. And of course, come in the decide. So, but the offside are the most critical part of the laws of the game. And we see now, even especially the method of scoring, you understand? That there's a bit of changes there. They'll get the substitution method. We don't change. In fact, that day, of course, we don't understand them. But we need for do more so that we'll get clear.
Okay. Credibility of the referees. Some others don't question, because if you look at the badge of the referee, you see fair play.
Yeah.
How this fair play will reflect into then sporting discipline where the referees then can come in action for ref then games there.
Credibility of the referee and perception. As long as we go to wrong perception, we will always see referee wrong. But in credibility, you know what a prize. Your integrity now you get them. But one common to us in with the travel, you never ever see another country. We able anticipate the wrong things. We assume too much for people there. As long as you continue to assume for people there, you will always stay in doubt and you will always stay in misunderstanding that person there. But I want to tell you, we will freeze them, then they appreciate. Trust me. Well, okay, we cannot see you. Remember, very recently, we team go play friendly match in Liberia. What's the how they say? The referee go wrong there. Also, so simple. That's just referee they do very well. Then we problem we are not so we get the referees and the relationship too much. Yes, because if you want to be a referee, you get for discipline yourself. The relationship you get for cut and done. Because not forget say you go officiate, you party in team, you know say you family in team. You get for know there should be a distinction between you, your profession, and your family.
Okay, most of them here we can pop up with the cause violence into the game of football. Between a symposium or workshop they want to
Yeah.
organize before a competition. How best una dey inculcate even the managers, the chairman, or even the media people for help for sensitize them so that they go out there for preach that kind of message to the spectators so they go maintain their sanity when the referees dey into action.
Very good question. When we come 1 year ago, the first meeting we hold, it was a symposium. I talked to them clearly, say if anybody get out in team or whatever, you want an assistant lay right through the office so that it will be legal, so that nobody will get any suspicion. If you right through the office, we go send instructors and they will go for teaching the laws of the game. The 1 hour or no, the 30 minutes or 45 minutes they get for teaching during them courses, them seminars, and they know enough just for know the laws of the game. Because if we go now you place where you call when you training center, you go will make screen, yeah, or go will project the thing, let you see the actual picture of himself, the video, let you know who's one and foul, sound to foul, person of side. So when the thing happen, they can understand clearly say this referee be the referee. But until and unless we do that, that's still problem. We need for educate public, especially stakeholders in football.
So it could be your final message to viewers with regarding referees.
But my final message, I want everybody change the perception for referees. We get good referees in Australia, they will understand very soon. Shortly they will understand when we read the areas that we referee we go officiate, and the areas where they will call them for tournament, they will see we get good referees there. But Rome wasn't built in a day. Referees are on the list. Majority of the 95 years on the list. So you know go big tournament we know even 5 years the experience count. So but I know say soonest we will get people who will represent we whose side we all expect Australian for we see people there.
All right, that's now the voice of the referee committee manager, way now Franklin AF Mara. I'll start with you, Emmanuel. Listening to Mara's statement, he talk about plenty things. Talk about the lack of trust, where now they build all the negative thoughts about referees in the country, and he talk about the laws of the game in especially something around offside and all. Waiting now your assessment about Marine's statement.
Yeah, Magdalene, and the referee managers speak very accurately, and indeed, it hard for make you to officiate some of the matches here, which is not at times it's not a textbook solution. You do officiate the matches there, the laws of the games and all that you have. It's waiting you will absorb at that moment within a split of a second if you're able to make decision. And one key thing we talk about is about the train. Indeed, the laws of the game, Magdalene, if you're ready for do it will take you close to 10 to 12 hours. If you see one do and one green, they for go through the laws of the game. And which is very difficult for make you able to do 10 or 12-hour course for complete and one go. So mostly like when you can go on seminars, they can skip some parts and will tell you so you go read the balance. They can just handle the key areas. Especially like this side of the upside where they don't do like an additional adjustment within that law. And in terms of substitution, like when you go into extra time, when you can do one more additional substitution, the other into and also the inclusion of the VAR it was not part of the laws of the game, then all and all fixed now into the laws of the game. So these will make now the laws of the game very tight, and now you need more time because you don't read and comprehend them. You see, so it's over, and it's over here about the perception. That is general about referees. Not only Sierra Leone suffer that. You come in Europe, everywhere in the world, people always get negative perception about referees. Only tell somebody positive about the referee perception. Now, when the match go towards in your end, the people are relaxed about it. But nobody knows when they lost a match very happy about the referee.
When the decision favor their own team.
Exactly. You see Jose Mourinho always if they get a fight with referee, but when they win a match, you never ever hear Jose Mourinho a referee. But when they lost a match, you always be hearing. So it's that's natural. But we get to realize that themselves they always try the level best for giving for showcase the beauty of this game. Indeed, there are times they are blunders where we see openly big mistakes in the game. And I mean we could mean for we all we always learn is that you're not going to take your emotions into the game. Because some of these referees so we see them picking there as he make mentions, some of the family members are supporters of these various clubs. You go into these matches, you take some of their emotions and connections into their matches. They cause them blunders in it. You get to realize that at that point in time, you are the judge, you are the chief judge of that match. You get to put up greater credibility, and people with the out there will always expect you for the good job way to do. So kudos to Mr. Mara, and I hope say like he raised up one point about the Eastern referees and that the no ref big matches. Indeed, that side they clear because in the field of refereeing there are levels. Like for we also you get for start with the junior match officiating when at level 4. After 1 year you move up to the level 3, level 2, level 1, and before you begin think of going FIFA. So you need something like 5 years in a train before you will begin qualify for go FIFA. So within 5 years there, you don't accumulate more knowledge in the field. So for the youth, then the young man when they're in Eastern, I think it just need for encourage them and motivate them more that they'll continue in the trend because if you lost them now, you can start the entire cycle again before you able to get people able to make the FIFA badge.
Okay. All right, me get problem with that statement coming out Eastern woman. I'm not saying we don't put this some good referees them as well.
You will
So
get poor.
I go left for know the
Mr. Mansa be here.
biometer where they use the or do the assessment. All right. I may come to you, Dopeii. You pick up anything for waiting Mara say and waiting that you take.
To be honest, I'll go keep it short and sweet. I think obviously in a good statement for what Mr. Mara put out there in terms of the way the system works in the Sierra Leone refereeing quartet. But I think for me personally, the referee they need a lot more training. Like Emmanuel said, there's a lot of development in the game, and we still live behind. Obviously, we're not go catch up to the way of the VAR and all these things that the game has right now. Because one, we need to develop the playing field, and then two, we need to understand the structure of the game for we reach that level there. But the basic knowledge that we know and where football gets, I think there still needs to be a brushing in there for the referee there. Because look, at the end of the day, now there is now human being there, they make human error, but I think if they can tighten up the game more, it gives the fans to be invested in the game instead of always shouting and arguing. But look, and then look when we go watch the game against what we they play now. Yeah, the last game we go watch Maggie Ibidede, where we abused the referee, but there was no physical abuse. It was just all verbal because we were also passionate about the game, and we not say that game that a robbery. But at the end of the day, we express ourselves personally, and after the game, everybody go your way forget about her. During that moment, say, because of the emotions that were very high, we were very expressive. You understand? And but there was no physical violence towards anyone. It was very expressive. And then after the game, everybody went their own way. I think obviously there's still a lot to be working in Sierra Leone in the referee, in the game, and in the match appreciation, in the audience and all that stuff. We still live behind because we need to create a safe guidance also for the referee there. The referee do not get safe guidance when they ref. They feel unsafe every time they step on the pitch. They get a risk assessment of they're gonna be attacked by a fan or by even a player. So I think there still needs to be a lot to be done behind the scenes for me to referee and get that confidence. So remember, they would try at least perform to the best of their ability.
Okay. All right, thank you, Dopeii. I know we mentioned Petros will take the other news, but let's go through some message here. UEFA don't give me joy this afternoon for set up a match between Arsenal and Bayern Munich.
I
Yeah,
take it. I already tell this man to agree, bro. You don't do it. These are the
My
miss
we go pull
man.
it. We go pull it. We know the feed buyer.
I wait for me, Oma.
All right. My only advice for Sierra Leone is that we should withdraw from all sports events except football for 10 years and improve the facility. Within that 10 years, we
Hey,
start
Vexu.
playing young boys from 10, 11, 12, and 13 years from all sports events. We will definitely see improvement in all Olympic games. Why not boys the number for train? What about with the guys then?
My intention about say
But I think that's the game we edit up for Andrea.
We're trying about me. I don't add guys there now.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
play. Young boys can
let me
start.
be the forefront
Yeah.
leader. Tell me about a good now. No, not good advice, but let me be the leader. Let's take the matter forward. Would they be enough?
But no,
Okay.
don't be me. I think say Mr. Basoma bias. If you say with the exception of football, what is football bringing to that nation for us internationally?
Waste of money.
That is the biggest money. Oh.
I don't
Yeah, no,
know.
it needs to be get no be
Look to
sincere.
my.
But look at beach
Please.
volleyballers are doing extremely well, Magdalene.
There's no
He
funding.
went
Funding
up
all
there.
day.
And support is
Yeah,
there for them.
doing well.
No funding. No funding.
You see,
No
me, I
funding.
think the exception if you don't get to beach volleyball, I start to be
In fact,
corrected.
beach volleyball they go through a lot since change of
Yeah,
governance. Me happy talk I not afraid nobody. There's a
I
lot
know
of
you.
yeah, there's a lot of politics playing around beach volleyball with regards to how they lead them and the
With the
current
leader.
government today and all. They really get restriction in terms of funding for do what they be don't use for do. And I one of 10 years ago or 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 8 years ago, beach volleyball was one of our best sports, and I still continue for do them best. Looking at the male team going up to bronze medal yesterday and then get for loss. Also, where we became Australia 2018 and go up to quarterfinals. And guess who that knocks our Leone out? It was the Australia and the host. So it is what it is, and people get for understand the point. Say there are some things we get for spend. If we not spend, we not go do well at all. We not go do well. You know, cycle team sports like swimming also they try. They don't get a lot of training out of Salone, but again, a lot needed for be done. Sierra Leone get the highest number of level one coaches, if I not lie, in that region. They every year, all the sports that they train level one coach them. Everywhere, if I not lie, Emmanuel Gboyah there a coach.
Yep.
Me back na
Full time.
coach.
Full
Full time.
time. Man, I'm full time coach.
Me na coach na badminton. I don't learn badminton level one coach he calls.
Yeah.
The diplomatic. Maybe that coach. But also Salone get me level one. Nah, yeah.
Well, we na Salone.
Yeah,
You know,
athletics coach for that too.
a
Tribune
lot of
Southwest government.
yeah. Even in rugby, the tell them they introduce rugby, they not be get better people. They will go sit on the back, level one coaching. So
I
the
go teach you
highest number of
that.
but today back.
The thing is, we
He
they
said,
count the sport to go fend the coach now. When
now
they
it's
fend the
like,
coach before the sports.
It's
They
a
count
real
the sports and
recycle,
go fend the coach.
Magdalene.
now you know, Dopeii, they call the sports before they
They
find
go
coach.
fend the coach.
Yeah.
Now Salone you get now Salone you get teams there where sport them, they don't even get the facility.
No, but the player.
Like hockey. Hockey, we know ice hockey, we don't say they play on grass. Even the
I guess
glass, we
feel
don't.
you know, yeah.
Let's
Where
go
was
don't
the
die.
union?
Have to go Kabbalah or go get that snow. We not get to stand and walk the pitch. We want play the one great stadium, I don't play Guinea, Guinea go between our country. The one great stadium, I know they play all the sport them, no standard. Even cricket they struggle a lot because even
No.
the PO or
You
the
get that
police,
one with the train. A police
those
field.
are
One
their
go
own.
teach them.
You
One
see
go
the
teach them.
global player that is playing. See ground way dry compared to other ground than I am. You know, it's so
Yeah, na
risky.
grass, Maggie. Na grass in the play.
Yes.
No the park there first now. When the cricket
Exactly.
pitch make the lawn nice. So the ball go
Exactly.
spin.
All right. We continue with the show and like with the other one. When at the Premier League, the head of media, AKK, began for talk about witness some of the developments so they don't get.
Called AKK, we are the head of media and communications for the Leone Rock Premier League.
Now we see a successful first phase of the Leone Rock Premier League. Tell me, when are the things them we make able to achieve that one?
Yeah, I get to do with commitment on the part of the board, collaborations from the clubs, and above all, we get to do with effective planning as well. So now they lead me for let we reach who we reach to in the first round.
Okay, now we look at the area of change of venue and other things then. How it get to happen in this kickstart of the second phase?
Yeah, we have been aware that some of them things that they affect the marketing aspect of the game, and they affect the fans them for witness matches. So for we get for encourage the teams them for let them see how they plan them well. Because when they want let the people understand that when it comes to the issue of field, not to the body responsibility, and the teams are responsible for telling how we play. However, in this second round, to thank God now, we get a facility when our football union now. Also like the other facilities we don't use over the years, we're not a football union at all. For example, we get the Atuga Mini Stadium, where now the council own the property, but also the football team own them as they own. So not to all tell them want for use and self, then they get access to them. And Port Self with the host day. Then we get other venues them as well, where being considered, so then they look at how then they make more money than how then they give priority to football. But now football don't get their own facility. That's why if you look at the fixtures in week 18, we get almost 6 games where they play now the artificial turf where they just don't install and the football academy. So that was just so they try to combat this issue of venues where team for player today they send them tomorrow because of not access to the field.
Okay, so now we look another area, violence into the first phase. How we don't tina for say we tackle them or tackle us in media person so that they're not going to attack referees or even fans or spectators attack themselves when they give their own way.
Yeah, violence is something we not find per sport, and we all don't come together for the we say we pull them out of we own sporting arena. Yes, we are aware, say now something we can happen, but the first round we see isolated incidents is not as it used to happen before, and we also they see now the facility they can use to get perimeter fence, so they help for limit the way and manner in which fans can get for access the players, access officials, and access the administrators then. Because then one thing we know say can cause them problem then they. Because for example, where the linesman then can run, and then we mushroom fields that will be the use. At some point you tell the fans for push go behind, for let the linesman go able to run fine. But this now get for avoid them totally because they get the exact number of people that will come out at each team for access the perimeter fence. And also we don't see we don't encourage the teams then because we get me to the clubs and we encourage our players to fans education that then things that they drive away more people and for access them fields there because people look at their own safety first. Because when you say for example go watch game now Atuga or go watch game now other field, people look at and say wait now my safety. How assured I be? So we new facility we don't come in, we don't see say a far more better off. You know 100% but far more better off as compared to the other facilities that we don't use.
I hope so this symposium reflect to the managers there or chairman on the various clubs they are working there on the substitute side. Also
we are aware because we are aware say some of them reactions at times can trigger the fans them for acting the wrong way. Because at the end of the day, the fans then they take and say a team manager, a club chairman, a CEO or a coach no more than the fan. So if the coach, team manager or chairman or CEO they behave certain way na the touchline, it's simply they communicate say yes, na true say they parogui or na true say the referee don't ref fine. That can even trigger the fans and let them feel like for say that the disadvantage or we can make them act otherwise. But as we say, we don't do fans education, we don't do administrative engagement. We hope that we'll get it right this time around because at the end of the day, chairman then don't come, then don't go. Victor Louis na in term, himself in on time get for pass. But football will remain. So if we not take sincere decisions the way they help football for grow, no matter how many chairmen they will change, but football no go able to get the kind of impact we forget because people that within football not accept that they for change the current trend where the football league go.
Finally, as we come into the second phase, at the end of the competition, within the champion or the runners up they expect?
Yeah, the champions get 500 million leons, and the runner up they get 150 million leons. And that na still don't communicate to the teams. And the champion get for take part na the champions, the CAF Champions League as well. Because over the years we don't get the first man and the second man they go CAF. One they go Champions League, one they go Confederation. But this year as a result of the FA Cup winner they go na the Confederation Cup. Except if na the same team will win the champion, na the Leone Rock Premier League, na win the FA Cup, then they can look to the second man. But as it is now, na the champion they go the CAF Champions League, and the FA Cup winner they go Confederation Cup.
All right, that's now Abdul Karim Cargo, AKK, we happen for be the head of media for the Leone Rock Premier League as the league go resume this weekend. I'm now come to you, Petros. You they follow the league and you know I'm possibly on the report on behalf of Max Tribune Sports. When I do this interview, thanks to Joseph also, where we ask the question then. What are the latest developments around the football academy with AKK they tell say they get forced some matches, but from waiting at the scene at the background, like the work still ongoing.
Yeah, and for now the work's still ongoing because the one say how best they go manage this kind of facility. Yesterday they don't already fix a light. We go make some of the matches and go play at night according to reliable source where I get due to the Ramadan. So most of the matches them we go for play in the future go stay time na net because of the Ramadan and the facility is still going. We dey see people then they work for Southwest. This project here go smoothly and mind you not to the SLF no more go get this project but local as well as the project and the book coronation field, the Kono, the McKinney as well all parts of the five projects them way FIFA be put on in collaboration to the football associations as well. So today it will be a testing a match between the Bantam Football Club and that of the East Lions Football Club where you go play na the SLFA new artificial turf for see how best they will test the turf and see how best it will match to the players in standard. But before that, teams then don't be the train immensely na the turf for see how they go used to this particular turf. In the likes of the four strikers, the Bantam Football Club, the FC Salone, the East Lions, and we'll do this interview. East Lions then be the train na the background. So with all this, I feel say yes, we once we made mention of the fans engagement. We I feel say this field get perimeter fence. With all this, it go at least reduce the risks of fans them misbehaving like you do in the other particular venues them as well. So far so good. The board don't try immensely, and he also made mention of the FA Cup where I feel say we club all Edodan Football Club go win and go into the CAF Confederation this time around. We will be the first one for we as well. So the board don't try immensely for Selbers and put all the structures in place. So most of the matches them
Okay.
we get for playing at the Leone Rock Premier League go play na the new SLFA artificial turf for Selbers will prevent some violence them where they take place within the fans, the players, and the match officials, the winner they referees them as well.
So is it that another reason for this now because clubs like Lions and FC Cologne they try for fix their artificial turf based on
Yeah,
the fact
yeah.
that they work on that because they mention Port Authority and all we then self gets venue the way they play, but most matches go they play at the academy now.
Yeah, exactly. If you watch through the Angola, Mohamed Kalon Angola film, you see there is presently work going on, and to the ticket center feedback, there is immense work going on because they want catch up to the second phase of the league. They make the rush all them projects there for Selby then back will get a good facility. And to the ticket center and to the Angola play field, not already they get the tough, but if they get another sporting and activities they make for take place like the volleyball and the rest we already part of the project for Selby the work goes smoothly and immensely. So most of the teams them way in the likes of the Mohamed Kalon, FC Kalon, and the East Lion Football Club, they all matches them way they get for play, get for be posted at the new SLFA academy because for the itself best work will go more faster and then venues that are way and two teams that they try immensely for Celtics then go develop for the youth teams and for the Premier League teams as well. So most of the particular matches where they were playing in the second rounds of the league, they will be posted at the new SLFA artificial turf.
So somebody be asked a excellent question yesterday when we post but the floodlights when they fixed at the academy say they don't put perimeter fence, but waiting at the you
It's
know yeah the
John.
facilities wey dem don put in place for ensure say fans dey able for get closer to the players dem in terms of maybe providing a pavilion or give them some side wey dem go sidon. Is there any plan for set up a pavilion around the academy or na so e get for left?
Assistance now, that is not a part of the project. Unlike of the other fields, them we already get their own pavilion and sideway for get a sitting accommodation. But for this SLF tough, if you see you go, you see say the place not that's too much enough for get a sitting accommodation. So we go do one so that way Salomon style. They behind the perimeter fence and watch. We free blunder, they blast them. That's all. And they get they get inside way, they would snap way people like you call them na the open guy side. You know, say self in a building we get the open guy side. We have mostly they go there for the VIP and the staff the way they work like self. They
Yeah,
don't go there after.
but Petros, you know, so then you turn that open garret into a pavilion and the office then go at the back. Lots of other clubs then now so that they want the small
Yes,
fields then.
yes. Now two. Most of if you don't turn the place into a city accommodation, they go able. But so waiting me get there is no thing for than the assistance for now. So they are
Oh,
waiting that the main objects hopefully at least they avoid fills them when a dusty fills them and come into a good playing field them for even the photographers them when a journalist will take photos so they will get good quality photos them for several them players there they go well marketed when it comes to professional level.
okay. All right, African teacher of Radio Mercury in Afrito. Thanks for watching and following as well. They say, according to the FA, they are planning to have a sitting accommodation. Yes, of course, that would be good because I know even before I shall come on, that have been one plan where they be get for ensure say sitting accommodation good day. They be even get a block where they be they build by then, where be they in front of the SLFA office, them the academy itself. But
Yeah,
that
yeah,
block then be on and say that they put the sitting
unfinished.
accommodation also. Yeah. So I don't know how far they don't go with that. All right. We don't want to take much time today, but I come to Emmanuel for quick reaction and Dopeii about the restart of the Premier League. Dopeii, I will start with you. Team Lions set for play. Banter, like the team of the moment. You know, one of the best team there. Welcome.
Yeah,
And so they torment the old guns, them the old cat. So waiting you take, but waiting AKK say, and what you think say Lions will get an easy ride today, or it going to be a tough one?
definitely not. Definitely not. You see the way Banter play, obviously the defeats to Bo Rangers, but you see the way they play with passion, and they get that anger inside. They want everything, and obviously with the team that was just no win promotion, they get nothing for lose because they're second division, they just don't come up. So they will say like somebody not get nothing for lose. They play with all in heart. I think they're just hungry. They want be are top four. They want knock Lions out. They want knock Bo Rangers out. They want knock Salone out. They want knock Port Authority out. The big names then at the top, at the Salone Premier League. And I think say if the season continue the way they continue for them, they get for be one of the trademark teams moving into the following season because they've been doing tremendously well. Coming into the Premier League this year and putting their footprint down. If not so for Bo Rangers right now, I think they'll be they'll be top of the league. But obviously,
Yeah,
see the giant Bo Rangers there. They got a hold on the league at the moment. I think the teams are trying to figure out how they work, but it takes time. And obviously, they have the one of the best facilities in the country. So the players are treated to so much resources for the way to enhance their skills. And I know that now this other team that don't see say for you to be better, you need to have the ability and the resources, for these players to enhance. I think when these other teams that don't know, and now that they can play that game, they say, okay, no, back develop, we play, we feel develop a training center there, and all that things like that. They're playing catch up. I think, yeah, for it, definitely Eastern Lions is not going to be an easy game. I think possibly it's going to be a draw.
okay.
Say we will beat there because they're very hard. They play with a lot of passion. So I think it's probably going to be a draw
I'll,
the
I'll
now the
go.
mini stadium now they call
Now we dey waking up. I will wake in the
her.
morning with call after
The-
this. Uh,
I
okay,
can always
Emmanuel,
do.
any different thoughts towards Dopeii in thoughts about the the development at the academy and also preparation for the kickoff of the second leg of the Premier League?
Dopeii don't say wisely, and it will be an interesting match between Banter and East Lions, because especially when the field there's a transition that we get for take place. We see with borders and now they come up from the dirty ground and into the artificial turf. So that transition, that ball speed, everything get for vary. So we want to see how the boys are able to adjust into that and see lots of quality of play when these two tough team get for meet up. Because for now, when you're in the top six in this year, I don't know what Premier League, trust me, it means you're doing extremely well. Your sessions are very good. And I just want to look again into the highlights of waiting and AKKC, and that's to Magdalene. I think the Sierra Leone Premier League board gets a lot of work with them to do. And part of their work that for Sudan and talk with teams there in terms of rearrangement of their matches. And one big mistake so we know say we FAQ always do. Now whereby then they accept teams registration into the Premier League and you know say they not get a quality playing facility. Most teams when they play the Premier League they not get field. Then now comes here go accredited for coming to the Premier League. That's one of the key criteria for participating to the English Premier League. You need the playing field
Yeah, it's a
where you can
criteria also
arrange.
for CAF. CAF get what them call the club license system where you get forget certain team them na team wey dem don sign for. But Salone we like for play around for get them easy.
You see, and now you dey see the effect wey dey show now on the league, because now they put more pressure on the Premier League board. No dey team like Luton, na community center dey rent wey dem dey use for play dem games dem. So teams therefore don put measures in place. So okay, this feeling we need them at this point in time for play with matches. Whereby not able meet up now, then the Premier League board be able to. So I really appreciate wetin the Premier League board don do now, because we know say like the trade center dey on main ten ance work, FC Caron the Angola town itself dey on main ten ance work. And at this point in time, it will be very difficult for me to access them to feeling. Luckily, the Premier League body will find a way that speed up the work na the academy and move some of the matches that go down there, which is a brilliant idea, and I really appreciate waiting Victor Luis in team they do. That to show say
And thanks
they
to the
really
FA,
want to play.
the
Yeah,
FIFA for providing the tough.
they tough. That shows they really want, because if this legal dilemma that we know, for make we get two-faced league na Sierra Leone, easy.
It's going to
And
start really soon in May.
in May. So you see, and if you see that in the season they meet the league, that they will begin get gap, confusion begin come inside now, but matches and get for postponing. But it's good we're able to expedite and like this way and keep the league for flow. And it talk one thing way hits me like, you call we feel a mushroom fields. This is a wake up call that managers of these various teams then, when you use this statement from the media officer that we need for grow now. If we are playing fields are being referred to as mushroom fields, not to an insult, for me I look at and say it's a wake up call that when we want to do something big, we get for ready for stretch we are big. So at the end of the day, look at what Team Go Rangers they do. Then they get better results because they get better playing facilities.
Yeah. All right. Continue for watch and we round up soon. But quick one, Petros, with the Apple to players them abroad. I see Ali Conte don't get number 20 Jazzy from a new club and he all set for getting
Goal
debut.
machine.
Yeah, for getting when he played with team in one of them closed doors training during in trial, he scored 2 goals.
And Petros, I only ask the man if you get for fit cool. If you when I fit cool, we not can. But come on, fit cool now you Sam, you don't come back. This cool this only for fixer. They buy Ita for man now. They begin send Ita.
Dopeii left for left. Imama na Isinoya so okay.
No, I don't call name. I say Bokuman. I don't say one man. I say Bokuman.
Okay.
But manager to go in Ghana and place the Koluta adjustments.
Yes.
I wanna say in a giveaway coach. Well, I wanna not able to give away today because not every day they give away.
It
The
might not be the
giveaway
second guy.
That's why
major
again holiday.
major.
I say,
The man then a snow country. He just want to bug me.
tell her when I say I wait for me call away here for pay me at the show. I want to go to the show. So I'm going to the show. I dey wait for you call. Put me at the show. Me back one long.
I tell her when I say. Don't every day holiday.
Yes. Yeah, Petros, anything with Salone Players Abroad before we move forward?
Yeah.
We keep that.
Yeah, there's a lot for do it. Like one big one where we get yesterday, when Ali Zonzi, Ali Conte, where East Leone them say they sign for play the Leone Rock Premier League. Don't join, a team from Norway.
Accusation and they say we sign. You sign me, man. You know what we say? Now we left Fale go abroad. So I'm going to talk five. Accusation and all that.
East Leone's FC Cologne. At least they don't pull it that by this one player because a player away they don't be the first for quite a long time. And in parents club when Godrich strikers or Godrich United. So far so good.
Godrich get the problem. Godrich. Yeah. Then they withdraw the player.
Yeah. Because tormented player, yeah, exactly. They withdraw the player, tormented the player as well. But finally, after a successful trials them way Ebigupa scoring 2 goals and now they don't secure a good massive contract. Now the team way don't show say yes. The player and this player now one player way Sierra Leone as the one best for them because like player way everybody can class as a goal machine. The next Musa Tumbo, the one we go take Musa Tumbo in position even to the national team and a player will always be
It's not the next Musa Tumbo. He's a direct competitor to Musa.
Competitors. I know to the name. Musa not retire. Musa young pass Aliu. Let's tell you now. Musa young. So you're not gonna be the next person if not the young one.
But Petros not when I was straight. Okay, let's go to the thing I win up Champions League quick. Max,
no, give Manuel.
If the FA and the board give we authority and authorization and allow we always willing for show games. But I don't go show you so we go show the Lions Banter game because we not get any authorization to do that. All right, Emmanuel, Champions League. Dopeii say I not did. They say I did it. Me say me I not did it. They don't do the draw. It quite a bit tedious for some of the teams. Them and we see Trade party they get for me top back. I don't know why I ate two. I don't know why I ate two. So
people like say no more. It was like either Barcelona or Real Madrid or Bayern Munich.
Yeah. Petros waiting for us. They come to you. One go. You round up now. Yeah. So UEFA Champions League, Dortmund, last year I think this is the results that me they go to. So I want come to fixtures and they go to results. Who's kind of thing this? Level with the Gambex.
The sleep they call.
Okay, so PSG go play Barcelona, Arsenal go play Bayern Munich, and you get Atletico Madrid, Dortmund, Real Madrid, Man City. Guys,
toughest versus toughest. No, I say Madrid Man City game at the final and they so.
Yep.
But take into consideration again that these top 8 teams that made it out there, anybody capable for winning this Champions League presently. Because if you look at the qualities of players and where each team gets, shows they are capable of getting the job done. And PSG, people and they tend for rule them out because of the inconsistency in the league. But I will tell you, they get a very formidable squad. Last year, you've been still wearing and give Barcelona a very tough run for the money. So not a team where you go able to roll out, and the likes of Mbappe when they're in good form, they can able to take that cup they back into France. And in fact, they are the only French team present with or left. But if you look at this draw, you see that the Spanish teams that they dominate. You get three Spanish teams that win they inside the draw: Atletico Madrid, you get Real Madrid and Barcelona. And the likes of England, where you get Arsenal and Man City. And Germany, you get the likes of Dortmund and Bayern Munich. So for me, it's the 90 minutes presently will determine, and especially your home games, Maggie. The result at home now will show major effect in this quarterfinal stage. So if teams do their homework very well, trust me, then away will be very easy for them.
All right. Okay, Emmanuel, Africa teacher, I get the same thought like yours. You say all 8 of the teams are capable of winning the title, yes, of course. But me feel say now 7 of them capable because PSG
Yeah.
at this stage they always disappoint the fans
Oh,
them,
one minute and four.
especially when they need them more at a time. So it's
Arsenal
like
not capable.
What a
I don't
question.
comment. I don't comment. I just say that four.
Arsenal not
I just say
capable.
that four. I don't comment. Because I know if I talk, then go back, I really collect. I need talk.
Yeah, after we then play Porto, we get a lot of people from Sierra Leone. Also Porto want to go back money, and God they always answer them prayer Arsenal.
Hey, but
Ever
no,
since
it's like imagine I chair. Wait for it. I get them by your back.
always really expect National Champions League. God
Well,
always
that
answer them.
was the technician. And they
Man
put
one.
5 in the back.
When I
I
me,
go
upload
back,
I'm not a part by Europe this year because me team.
we are, Maggie say we are, not to me, we. I mean, you
Nobody join me to you.
Also, we are not a par Europe. Why not I want perfect for FA Cup?
I don't know England and Europe by local catch results. So go for the same job or too long to be done now.
FA Cup, now I have chance for logo Europe. So look what it's here to stand.
Exactly. And Maggie, Petros, you they say the Arsenal people and they say about meaning they want, some they say they want Barcelona and the like. But if you listen to what the people and say, and you listen to it in Martin Keown say, that this is the Arsenal that the fans were looking for. This is the Arsenal that the fans wanted. And indeed, the people, the fans are not boastful. They have the strength now to say and contest with any other team in the world now because of the level of football where Arsenal play. Trust me, there are games now, Maggie, where Arsenal they win before Arsenal they lost their match. For example, Brentford match where Arsenal win before it's either Arsenal draw or lost that match. Even this Porto came. Those were games before where Arsenal they lost. But if you look at the squad,
win the game.
And then on penalties, Emmanuel.
Brighton win the game, we'll not forget.
yeah, we win the game on penalty, but remember the way we fought and take that game there to extra time. If before Arsenal retire, after 67 minutes, there's no Arsenal. The team will suffer a lot of fatigue. You see? But when you look at the Arsenal, to the Arsenal for able to play up to 120 minutes, kick a goal, and get a clean sweep in penalties.
God bless you,
This
sir.
is the Arsenal that the fans were looking out for.
We know.
I will say Arsenal go take on Bayern because Bayern also not to that team where
Bayern flaky right now, they're flaky.
They also they get ups and downs and it kind of be tricky for them. Although they are the landlord for Bundesliga, they you know they Dortmund last season. Almost it's
Leverkusen don't buy property.
Thanks, Unisa is watching us all the way from Dubai. Thanks for coming again. Say don't know his Facebook, but you're happy for watching me again. Thanks for watching from the UAE. We'll round up now, but before we go, Petros round up with the Salone Players update, and then we can say bye bye.
Yeah, as I been saying earlier on, Ali Zonzi Conte, the former striker for the Leone Football Club, FC Cologne and Godrich, don't already make a retro na Norway, where the 19-year-old player go put on the number 20 jersey for in team, and where that particular league day will start April. Another exciting one na Kwame Q don already secure a contract na Iceland, where I feel say na a player back in terms of the professional mentality and the professional technicality. A day with a lot, and is as well done jetting all the way from Spain. We go do in pre-season from Spain. It will go as well na Iceland for South Best and go play the Iceland First Division Football Club. And as well as Norwich striker we play call Abu Kanu, Abu Kamara, we no one they play for Sierra Leone, but now a native Sierra Leone, born to Sierra Leone and parents, don't already decline the opportunity for represent Sierra Leone at any international stage, according to a now journalist, Petros
I see
Katta,
that there.
where they don't confirm the rejection of the player. We they try extremely well from Norwich, where they loan to Portsmouth
So
Football
so we
Club.
go down 36 year and I go and play for where?
Yeah, it's Alex Steven Coker.
That's why. That's why.
No,
Yeah,
the why
as it
is
stands now,
waiting
they don't
for
get
most of the players in Europe. They wait for an option. Probably he will get
exactly.
chance one day for
Yeah, they
play
go
for
tell
Korea,
you
England.
say
That's right.
na England, yes, yes. Then go tell you say it focus on a club career, but I just waiting Magdalene say they go and wait she's not waiting 34, 35, 36 before ever they make decision. Yeah.
Playing don't left there, and they go and play for you.
Yeah, exactly. Another player we me go name when I Sule Kaikai, we be don't name Cambridge United February Players of the Month. We have facing in first award and the way it gets this season. We be don't provide already 4 assists, a score 1 goal for in team. We have facing be clinched that award for February Player of the Month for Cambridge United. So them player there I feel say yes, like a very top news in terms of this yellow player. But and one winner disappointing one for we winner Abu Kamara Portsmouth FC will decline the call up for Sierra Leone. After saying a very sad and disappointing moment for we Sierra Leonean as well.
The player no one can get Putman to Wala, So
Suitcase.
That is appointing for me. Maybe. Yeah,
yeah, so it's
okay.
a good one that Kwame Kwide go na Iceland. I think I
Just
get
division.
Ice Angeli. Ice
I
Angeli.
understand say he go get for play with Asanjalo, probably at the same club. When
Na
one of
Grinda
the now the best Salone player in Australia. I'm not afraid for talker if possible why vex.
I don't know.
Where we get
Maybe.
currently and for playing at that top level. So if we don't say if we get a call up, who's for Australia, we're gonna forget you.
Asan,
They play together in the call up.
Asan, look, that player we they play at Africa Cup of Nations na Australia.
Yeah, when they play for Cape Verde.
Yeah. Very talented player. Yeah,
I do
yes.
citizen. I do citizen. In Japan, I can valid the come up before you go salon. That's not. Flamani they travel. Flamani they travel.
And
we can get two player.
Chino Badi say go left for join me one day at the show. Yes, Chino, you're welcome. Let me know what you want to discuss, and then we will get you live because we like forget the fans them as well. We like for like people where they follow the game also can give them view because now that's with this program. Before one of you want to talk about yourself, we just want to let people then talk. Yeah. So thanks for watching. You've been one of the top followers today, and we continue for what we told you done. You say I'm one of your top fans. Bye. Thank you, Chino. We know that. My own point of view, we should withdraw from all Olympic competition, or we continue to waste money and bring shame to the country without proper structure.
Oh, after Paris. Also this
You
one.
have
Next one.
99% chance to fail.
So
Don't
no
be
problem.
scared.
Next one. After this one. The next one. I'm gonna go outside. With the strike.
Mike is so looking advocate.
Yeah, let's do this one now, dear.
They advocate for himself.
They advocate for the athlete there, not for you.
Now we are Chelsea, man. Chelsea.
Yeah, of course. Blues, now why they come back. And now when you talk
Yes.
about
Okay.
with the bill.
We want to say bye bye for today. Any last thoughts
Like
before we go?
village.
Yeah, Maggie, I think Mr. Chernoba, it make up a very salient point. But my point is, do we have the footing? Forget like the structure for make we go into these Olympic competitions or games. Because the likes of Egypt, Magdalene, that wasn't done in 10 years. It took them time, you see. So we got a lot of homework for do, but it has to start from somewhere. It's a very good point. We need a team for comeback. Make the nation sit down and analyze and see that, guys, we really need infrastructure if we want to do well in sport. I really appreciate what in the football they do now, and it's a stepping stone. After
Now
we go international,
we got people that go study masters in sports, like California. They call them memos. Pajero are one of them, but India would switch, so probably not they. Now memos for now. We get one guy will be the lecturer at College of Medicine. I don't forget his name. In back now
row,
memos.
row,
Eh?
row,
Row, yeah,
row, yeah,
row.
row,
In the memos name no more like we got people
yeah.
that we get PhD in sport, but we still they fail. So many coaches level 1 all the time, IOC level 1, and waiting rugby international level 2, this that, but we still not getting there. Waiting when we only dey go to competitions for participants, we not dey compete. Now for another say, as part of the country, the Africa or the world, Saloma can participate. We sabi match now. We can dance 5 hours all man and all the do piece ceremony.
You need pay for dance.
And imagine Michael Rowe, wey you see so, it was one of the fastest sprinters we Sierra Leone produce.
Yeah.
Before we begin and of headwind, Michael Rowe was one of the best in that country till he move up and do in PhD. He did sports science. So if we get sports scientists in another country there, and not to like say he don't know because it lecture something on physical, it teach me physical health education. These are one of the guys begin teach me the laws of the game, Michael Rowe. And he went to College of Medicine. In 99, they in charge of the games and sports in College of Medicine.
Exactly. The memos. That's what we call
Yeah.
it.
The experience in vast.
You sabi the memos.
The experience the English not be for Amanda. A coach, a lecturer, they don't very tough, son. Yeah, for top president. You don't make you go back, no worry.
It's really appalling. For me, it's sad. Like we get people that we get the brains there, but we don't really see that they practicalize their knowledge, and we are going down into the drains. It's weird. Where are we heading to?
I think to touch on that, Emmanuel, I think it's the people that are, the people that attract the people. You understand? For example, you now somebody where a part of a committee right now for Cape Verde, right? You attract the players for come play for you. So it's the people that attract the people, and it's the value that you get. Like if you attract me as a player, what value do I get from it? So all landing a big factor where Sierra Leone institution they don't understand. They just think that it's easy for us to go, okay, come. No, these people that have these knowledges, you have to sit them down and be like, it's not because they think it's about financials. It's not about the money. Look, pull the money aside. There's a lot of resources that needs to be developed. There's a lot of intellect that needs to sit down and learn from what these people are telling them. And we neglect. Sierra Leoneans like to neglect. We don't want to listen. That's the problem. Because if somebody has knowledge, it says, I tell you, but this guy will see me because you're gonna That's the issue. How are you gonna gain from that? What are you gonna do to progress as a coach or as an athlete? You're not able to do that. So that then people that need for go, this guy the way they get the knowledge, the study, and the understanding, need for kind side for let them grow the country. So there's a lot to be done behind the scenes, personally.
Yeah. Why Ben Djibouti they go get medal before we go
Well, that's it. It's really imagine this is the big question. Djibouti or fall?
Yeah.
If Djibouti go get medal, why we not able to produce medal? Because we have homeworks that we know to do.
We get a World Cup qualifiers in June.
You see all them martial arts sport then at Salone. They get coached by Barcelona man. Every year they get coached.
the country. Let's get married now.
And one thing where they affect to martial arts sport them, then they recycle the athletes them. Same person when they do judo, they go meet and fencing. Same person they
Fencing,
do
yes.
fencing, they meet and
Taekwondo. Yeah.
so done. It's so done.
No, a versatile athlete there. On the all side.
All right, thanks guys. Meet today at time, but still we gonna have 2 hours. Eh?
Remember, I can't do I'm gonna be village.
Where you meet me, who they go pass me,
Oh
go
yeah.
side.
If why you to start doing this? I don't want reach.
Yeah.
Why you are put as they fall first? Why you to say I be glad I smile? Wait till I pass it like 10 minutes. I enter me come the valley where I say well mind that.
Mind that.
Almost home.
Oh,
All right, guys. Thanks for today. We'll join on next Friday, this same time for another edition of the show. And we'll bring you more news about sports as the week they go inside. We daily postings on the page. Keep following, keep sharing, and keep commenting and have a say on the page. Jay Oba, if you want to join me, hit me up on the message section so I will get your email for sending you the link probably by next week. We can discuss waiting and what you want for can talk on the show. Until then, we wish the remaining Sierra Leone athletes that were not participated. Now
good
the
luck.
Africa game, we're going to put and compete because we don't reach that level yet. So all the best. Una prove we wrong. Una win medal. That they will fine. Thanks, Emmanuel. Thanks, Dopeii, and thanks to Petros and Josman. We then can sure say we get interview them for the show every week. Until then, I think we got basketball exhibition today. Petros will go ahead for show that or whatever. What's going on?
No. I don't say we'll go and show particular.
We want to talk about the community league. We will not to team, not to be team winner.
Not
to the community winner.
Congratulations to Putaro.
Wait. I don't understand. Don't be outside jumping forward.
Yeah. Anytime I talk, you always a query.
Eastern, you did. Eastern was
yeah, but like, now they will grow up when I could talk. Now they will get born winner. Eastern will grow up. Wellington to be precise, but I could talk them born winner.
I think in church when they broke the winner.
Thank you, sir. Now we been.
Oh, okay.
We win our next year. That's here. We can't talk Man City in the community league.
Who's that problem? Is this guy?
We reflect come one side.
I think don't pass no for today. They are the only fan in the do transfer. Why be Sabia?
Transfer.
From where they can Rangers. Nana is still out today. I didn't know this live one. It is banter now.
Yeah.
I don't
No, me, I know this is why they Easter. As a community league, now me community winner. Then me team na Easter Lions.
All right,
don't be buying Kisi for support with Maggie. Buying Kisi for support with Maggie.
No man, we got Dopeii, stable in his support. We're checking passion for Chelsea if he's still there 100%.
No, that's I do on holiday, but I do that. Win Newcastle, I not post though because I know say it's time for me, so I left off all. Only for win 3 games.
First goes Dopeii and Max Gravin group.
Yeah.
You know, say me, I need Richard. I can see the message. I laugh no matter like
Jerome.
That Jerome. Yeah, the one Jerome, the super one.
Yeah, most of the message I hear at Jerome, like the tickle.
International.
We get Leeds now FA Cup, quarterfinal. So Wembley, here we come. I will see.
Emmanuel, another FA Cup, eh?
No,
I don't pull a long
for
time.
me play
Liverpool pull
Chelsea
them.
this weekend because of they don't postpone we game we and then so next week we play Man City. With the rest,
What a game, what a game, what
How
a
is it?
game.
with
Right
the
now, they're
rest,
top of the league.
top of the
One for one.
league.
One for one.
So we're glad
When
we
they
tell them
are done this one,
postpone now because we need to recover from that Porto game. You know.
Now the
when they are
now
done,
the time when the game then they play, we need for they do live analysis. Like what game they play, so they watch ya, we they analyze the game then live.
all
But the
move now,
time
Salone, for them. Right now, you do at 2
Yeah.
a.m.
Now sleeping
The
the
leads,
fuel for the Ebudua.
the leads Chelsea game, the FA
we
Cup
need
game
to
now,
do 11 o'clock matches.
11:30.
11 o'clock matches.
11:30 or 11, I think, yeah. Then
Like you know, some early
then
kickoff.
9:30, then 9:30, 10:30 matches they will even do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The early kick
But,
off them. But usually they happen because now the season they cannot. So everything at like 2 a.m., 11 o'clock, past
but
12
forget one
o'clock.
news. The youngster coach say vex, he say disappoint. You know vex, he say disappoint because they're not player friendly them against Botswana and Sudan
For
because
Sudan.
now they want use for prepare in squad.
I mean, they just
for,
announced it friendly, but they don't cancel her.
well, the two team then withdraw. I don't know if Petros get any information on why and waiting wrong, but the two teams then said they're not play again.
Yeah, exactly. The two teams they withdraw from the friendly encounter because Botswana will be get the letter for sale best. We will engage them in the international stage. For they we prepare for Djibouti and as well as Burkina Faso, the World Cup qualifiers. But rather unfortunate say Botswana be get for play Mozambique. Now they said that way will be appealed for at least them play. So they prefer playing Mozambique than Sierra Leone. So automatically they withdraw. Same goes to the Sudan as well. So past
Sudan they
the
play South
football.
Sudan.
No, Sudan, not South
Sudan.
Sudan, but
Oh,
Sudan.
Sudan never play South Sudan or is who do they play?
Now
No,
Salone, how we
Sudan
for play.
for play
Yeah, but
them
who
from
they not do as well.
Yeah,
they
there we
will
go.
withdraw. Then get another country where they for play as well. So they pick a
Well,
country sort of Sierra
no,
Leone.
the guy go Guinea. If the woman they play Liberia or Guinea, look Liberia, look Guinea, why would they go far? So everybody enter him, we begin the guy. If we go Liberia, they say no, the guy go Guinea. If Guinea say no, come back, we play Salone A plus, Salone B, or JC vs overseas.
That team,
So
well, it's
Yeah.
not bad because
there's
yeah,
options.
Emmanuel
We got
said something.
options.
Yeah, which Dopeii is so correct. Jerome self suggests something very, very clear that the national team here will play how they call them players
Overseas
when they
base,
can come.
foreign
Then
base.
therefore in base them
And from there,
we
you're able
can
to choose
come.
the first 11 or you choose the 25 player there. So that's you
Exactly.
can use it as a
And
trial.
Our Premier League All Star, the Leone
the
Rock
All
Premier League.
Stars,
Yeah,
exactly.
you can use
For
that
Premier League All
top 25
Stars.
player there for represent the country.
Yes.
But
So
everybody
if
they
you
play.
do the national team play the Premier League All Stars and the revenue you generate them, you can use them for develop youth projects in the country. Not to for
Exactly.
make always you the run away for the go overseas, play them for in country for per diem. No. Then we find the winner and develop youth
Yeah,
policy.
but even other school of thought could say playing locally, friendly for a national team when they prepare for a World Cup match, not a good platform now for assess the
But
player them.
Oscar Rondoa, Oscar Kidoa, they under
We are more
23,
professional. We are more professional.
they're more professional. It happens. Country they
Yeah.
Kidoa, Oscar Rondoa,
Yeah,
a
we
lot
used
of
to
country they
do the
Kidoa.
same as well in Sierra Leone. A lot of time we watch them. Another against the thought is a very nice suggestion from Jerome and everyone when they think like that. But plenty of people will say, why playing home based player them or whatever. Nico, I know I'd buy you a day. The community get
Because you
for
call
blast
it,
the community. I don't say why not go blast the community. No wait, but we get two berries. Go them beg them. We'll go do that.
No,
Yeah, so
Magdalene Nicola is a very good player. I really appreciate that. Last week Sunday, he played effectively well for 45 minutes.
for
After
that,
which, for Blazing FC, The only thing that the number 2 this way go up 1, 2, 10. They not go up again. Now midfield they stop.
Yeah.
You don't say no midfield. You don't say that they stand up.
That Chelsea,
Because the one with experience. When we go up 1, they go 2. Let's say when a midfielder they stop, they do so. But what you can't meet me now.
Manager, you will come here Chelsea now.
Yeah,
Right now,
that
you go
Chelsea
to
had
Chelsea.
the support.
I don't know
It's
Chelsea is support, but you know they allegate Chelsea by this talk.
Is
You
there
know
that
what Chelsea?
experience? The man not involve Chelsea. Okay, sorry.
If Nicole
Sorry,
go. We don't forget saying now we after Man City now we are the only team in England, London, not so London we don't win Champions League models, you know.
Yeah.
After Man City,
We
inside
will first
London.
come up on this bad name. This year, God knows we shame we.
Let God do a good.
Amen.
Let go to the good. I beg you. You left the game. You say they wait till I get Carbo party. They say no move on. You go on.
Imagine. You know to make another red card. You remember waiting can happen at Kube. You get something player than at Kube we need to get red card, eh?
Yes.
You get red card, you know anything they follow you.
Yes.
Now you remember me, oh. You say you remember Kube, eh? He said, you know anything can happen don't get free. You get something player not forget red card. That's a Nick thank you. Me, now me they go get red card. When did they kick the wire? Say play on. So it remind me of those days, you know.
Nicola, wait till they do. You start with show. Don't wait first. Let them beg the people. They may they show rest in peace.
Amen.
Because you know, go follow can blast community. We beg in there. You know what telling our people they are. Nick, and I forget us one time. Look, that topic now. It starts. No worry. We start. They start very soon. No worry. We attack both sides. TikTok and Facebook. Where they come on. They go Instagram. They make no Instagram. I don't ban that.
You say they attack both sides. I can remember.
All right.
Good night. Good
Bye
afternoon.
bye, guys.
Good morning.
Bye, Nicole. I last camp. Well, Chelsea fans. Sorry.
Fan. Hey, manager, you will come here. Who was surprised like this? We have to come. What a shock.
Thank you, Suleiman. He said, keep up the good work. Thank you, Suleiman.
As long as not Liverpool, they play final, they win.
As you call Liverpool box, that's a message.
Congratulations.
Oh, Marshall.
Boxer, and any Liverpool fan.
I don't monitor boxer fast. I don't know how to talk. I monitor.
Let me say, man, not got for cut.
It's according to the first Australia time and Salone time to the same.
We go boxer and Salone time one grab. We go the time, that's 12.
Okay.
Yeah, I go sleep. Boxer for 6 minutes and I wait for the box. I go sleep. Yeah, I'm a general. Yeah, I can box with me.
Marshall.
Is it Ethiopia? I said, sorry, sir.
Okay.
Next Friday, guys.
We'll soon next Friday. But tomorrow, Fidelity Salone community in Australia, they watch me now. Make sure they go support the Muslim Association, Sierra Leone Muslim Association.
Now you say they build mocks.
Yeah, they want build mocks. So they tell me.
I came by the build mocks.
Yes.
Don't do it. Who don't fend the land?
I don't know it. I don't know that I came by the villa. Now, go donate first. $100.
Is it $100 for donation? But you don't see per donation. But donation don't get prize. But we don't get prize.
No, that ticket down there for the dinner.
Ticket.
If I put $1,000,
yeah, and we're gonna negotiate you for you to Dopeii.
No problem. We're gonna take after pay me and you chat to me. I can.
After pay. What they can do now? They will get a nuclear, all come together, brother and sisters in Christ. Go back up to your church.
It will be church. I still not come back.
I will get Steve. The role that the man of God will put in charge.
But I don't finally go now. Bye bye.
It's not the same man in Magdalene. So Emmanuel, now
ask the way to put a pens.
Dopeii, what happened in pet stay in pets?
Yeah. No, never happened.
I know you see, I'm everybody. So go on Melbourne.
Dopeii, Melbourne said they write me letter, Max Tribune. So,
I put 5 proposal. I put 5 proposal. Come on, to just that's a writing proposal for the fix. You deserve.
Yeah.
Maggie, look this time when you try to. If you like Mark Tyson, we want call him fight. He said, Jibo, I just call him out on the match.
Jibo never fast. I see until he never fast. So you need to wait till the month done.
I give you a call for fight. Who's Jibo?
I give. I give you a call.
No, Isabi, Nana your uncle Jibo where the one another group.
A champion, they talk so Olympic champion.
I heavyweight boxer back in the days. Heavyweight boxer.
Heavyweight
Salone champion, undefeated.
The man of the moment, the best. Now that boss first for construction at this country. Now already do construction.
I don't pass.
Yeah, because the man we get some man that I don't give a use for below man in the community. It is constant.
Good night, guys.
You go sleep. Go sleep. Maybe I call you Sunday. Low we analyze small. Yeah, but it be very much. So people are going. Bye bye. Petros, okay.
Yeah.
Petros on go. Okay, man.
All right, guys. No worries. Have a blessed weekend.
All right. All the best.
Yeah.
You as well.
Thank you.
Petros, go to the God. We might just start team non puelo. Bye.
Yeah, we don't see a couple of players that we don't come for fitting to the next encounter. One Mason Mount already the training session. One player we don't see. We don't know if he didn't prison na Malaysia because we don't get any information about him. We don't know what she want to aim.
All right. Yeah, it's been a while. Myself care about that player there. I be see take photo with Rashford, so I just say another prison. Maybe he gets some long-standing injuries. It's about Malaysia, the number 3, the left back.
Yeah,
the Dutch guy. All right,
it's like a loss. It's like go prison.
Exactly.
What's not for loss now? Yeah.
Yeah, me some out. Then I can enjoy free money. All right. Thank you very much, Petros, and thanks to all the guys that we watch. Nico, I go see you. We go try for begin do something. We just need for pick a day where we go able for do because to be honest, the schedule very busy now for me. But we go pick a day, maybe a day or 2 within the week where we will come on live. Yeah, I will talk to you soon. All the best and have a wonderful weekend. Bye bye, guys.